Hi everyone, this is Bethany, be a crafty girl, and I'm going to do my craft room video for you today. I have a little room, but nevertheless a room, so I guess I'll go ahead and get started. So there's my desk. It's actually a table, not necessarily a desk, but there's my table. And there's my chair, so that's where I'm sitting when I film my videos. And then there's my Sizzix machine and my printer and my computer. And then I have those little baskets there that have, the first basket has things like ink pads and stuff. And then the second basket has things like adhesive and rulers, my T-square and stuff, and my drink. And then I have these little tins that hold stamping blocks and my glue sticks and stuff like that. So I'll go, this is weird. So I'll come and show you. That's my front yard. That's my view from my room. Lots of nice dead grass. So that little tin right there has, ooh, somebody's address in it. Has my paint and all my stamping blocks. In that one, and then that's one of those new Windex cleany things, and it's really nice. You just pump, you just put, a paper towel on top and pump it, and it comes out, and then you can wipe your area off, which I really like. And then this one right here holds my glue sticks right here, my glue gun that I don't use very much, and then like scissors and pencils and pens. Like all my gel pens that I use, my X-Acto knife, stuff like that. And then this is my light that the button doesn't work on, so I have it plugged into a power strip so I can turn it on and off with the power strip. And then here's my little baskets right here. And then I have an iPhone chargy thingy back there, if you can see that. And then that's a very cute mini album that was sent to me by Alzabel J here on YouTube. Very cute. And then over here, there's my Sizzix and my printer, and then another lamp. I use both when I'm filming at night. And my baby wipes, and then 2 cards that are in progress. I just have the decoration done for them. And then on the wall I have 4 little shelves that I got at Walmart in the picture frame section, because they're really for picture frames, I think. But right now they're housing, the top 2 ones are housing my penny black Mimis, and then the bottom 2 shelves are housing my house mouse that I have. So, and then those little Hello Kitties to me were sent with somebody's allowance money, which I can't even believe that someone spent their allowance on me, but there they are up there. And then here's the closet door. That's kind of my traveling bags for crafty stuff, Hello Kitty one. And then that one came with my suitcase set, the purple one, but it works really nice for crafty stuff. And then here's 2 of my drawers. I got these at Walmart, and I have 2 more you'll see here in a minute. But this one right here is just stamps, and I'm working on that. But this one's just stamps, and I'm sure I'm going to be asked, so I'll just answer no. That is not, you will not see all of my stamps in this video, because I have a ridiculous amount. But then on top of this one, that's my colored pencils, and another little tin type thing, and then like my Gamsols in there and stuff. And then these like little circle tins are how I keep my Copics right now. Now over here, like this little 3-drawer thing, that's where I keep all of my dies. So they're right next to my Sizzix. And then these Hello Kitty bags are what I'm keeping my Spectrum Noirs in, because you can't really do the Spectrum Noirs in these little tins because they just don't hold very many because of their square shape. But this is how I'm storing my Copics right now. and I really, really like it, and I'm kind of sad because my Walmart has been out of these tins. That's where I've been getting them. They've been out of this kind and this like kind of oblong kind for like 3 Saturdays now, so 3 weeks. So I'm kind of sad, and they said they'd have more in stock, but they don't yet. And then this little tray I got at Walmart, it was like a set of 3, and I think this is the biggest one, and that's all my stickles. I keep them stored upside down. And then this is a colorless blender for Copic, and then this is a big thing of Gamsol. I check if you like have a college bookstore near you, check in their art supply section, because that's where I found the Gamsol. I also found this at Mangelson's in Omaha, if you're curious. And then here's the second one. This one, you can see the washi tape drawer right there. And then there's 2 thicker drawers, and then Smashbook stuff, and then ink and stuff. And then these have all my dewdrops in them. And then here's more ink and my ink daubers and alcohol ink back there. Here's washi tape and some trims, and then my glittery and holographic thickers, and then my foam and regular thickers, Smashbook stuff. These drawer things, I got these at Walmart. They're okay. They're not necessarily my favorite, but they work. And then this bottom drawer down here has punches in it, and yeah, I think that's about it. And then the top of that one has my, when I'm just doing dry embossing, I use that, and then that's my Hello Kitty special edition sidekick from Sizzix. If I could find a Hello Kitty one that was the big shot, I would totally get it. And then I have 2 paper trimmers. One is my mom's, and then this is my scoring, my Martha Stewart scoring little thing. And then this is mostly paper tray ink stamp sets, but there's also other stamp sets down there too. And eventually, I would love to have like most of the stamps that are in here be moved to CD cases and put over here, because I have another one of these CD towers. This is a CD and DVD tower that I got at Walmart, and I really like it. But mostly paper tray ink, but also other stuff too. That's stuff from my master's, from my practicum. But like, see, like this Stampin' Up set came to me in a broken case, and then so I put it in one of these, and then this one is those Hello Kitty stamps from PSA Essentials. And then this one is from SP and Company. I just put both of them in here. And that's what's nice about the clear sets, is you can get multiple, like if they're big stamp sets, you can get 2 stamp sets in one case. Like the Hello Kitty ones, I got 3 and have room for 1 more set, which is nice. And then like all my all my girlfriends are in here. But the cling, since these are cling, you can only get 1 set in there because of the thickness. But yeah, I would love, like this top drawer right here is all Lawn Fawn and paper smooches. I would love to put those in CD case. Well, I guess they're DVD cases. I would love to put all these in DVD cases too. And like I already have some of my Pure Innocence in CD cases, but I'd love to continue. It was a lot easier when Paper Tray Ink was selling them, but they are not now, and I don't have a place locally to get regular size CD cases. They just have the slim kind, and that doesn't work. I have tried. That little bin, this purple one, is all my like giveaway stuff or all my Happy Mail stuff that I send to people, and then this blue bin right here has all of my cling stamps, well, most of my cling stamps. And I store them in these little binders. So like those are all my what is this? Stampin' Bella. See, these are all my Stampin' Bella stamp sets, or stamps. And that's how I have those organized. And then all of my CC designs are in notebooks too. And then here is another one of those storage-y thingies. Oh, I would love to someday get to go to an IKEA and get those like picture shelves that have the lip on them, and then store these up on the wall facing out with labels. That would like be cool. But anyway, this is another one of those rolling thingies with junk on top. And the top drawers hold like the companion paper pads to some of the 12x12 and 6x6 paper that I have. And then like this top one is all my mind's eye stuff that goes with paper I have. And then this one is all basic gray embellishments that goes with basic gray paper that I have. So all the embellishments that I have that matches actual paper. The one with the little Hello Kitty thing is all my Hello Kitty crafty stuff. And then like matte stacks is the rest of that one. This right here is, it has a TV in it. And then I have like some stuff on top. And then in the very bottom drawer, I have 12x12 paper. And then underneath on the floor, I also have 12x12 paper. And then here's the last of those little drawer things. And this pretty much just has my embellishments. Like I have 2 drawers of adhesives. The top drawer has bling. This drawer has stickers. And then this drawer has flowers. And no, that's not all my flowers, but... And then this drawer is buttons and twine. And then markers and pens, more flowers, adhesive, stuff like that. And then I'd really like to get all the stamps out of this one so that I can have more room for like flowers and stuff, because I do have more. And then, and then on the top of this one, I have my selfie printer that I love, and then like some trims and then my little sugar shakers that have some twine, not all of my twine, but some of my twine. And then this is something cool I got at Walmart, and it's like it cuts your twine for you or your embroidery floss. And then this is the door to my room that I'm standing in. And then this is my paper storage. I got these at Walmart to buy the laundry stuff. And then this one right here is just cards and envelopes. And then different paper packs. And then I'll shut the door so I can actually show you. And so like this one on the top is basic gray and my mind's eye and stuff like that. So I have 3 of these over here that hold just 6x6 paper. And there's 4 shelves on each one. I really, really like it, and the footprint of them are small and they're easy to put together. And then some of my Stampin' Up! Stamps, some trash sacks, a box. I used to go to a Stampin' Up! Workshop every month, and I would take this little carry case, and it would have like adhesive and a pencil and stuff like that in it. And then I got another one of these shelves that fits perfectly behind the door, and it holds my 8.5 by 11 paper. So like my paper tray ink, the top one is mostly paper tray ink, and then the staples, and then I have a smash book that I've never used. And then the middle one is my favorite things paper and basil paper that I have. And then this is all my Recollections pattern paper. And then that's all my Recollections plain cardstock at the bottom. And then that's the bed, because this is also the guest room. So that's the bed. And then here's the back of my door. It has some of my Coach purses and stuff, and a sweatshirt. It has one of those hooky things on the door. And yeah, so that's my crafty room. It's kind of teeny. I'll show you looking in. And yeah, I love those little shelves. They're so cute. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the little tour, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!